Real Journeys was formed in the 1950s by Les and Olive Hutchins. They're always very strong on the conservation, and I suppose their ultimate goal when they started was to get that natural heritage and be able to show it to everybody, especially in the tourism industry. There's about 8 or 9 vessels. Obviously we've got the Earnslaw on the lake as well up in Queenstown, and the business is growing reasonably quickly, and now to the point where we've just taken on another new boat that's gone down to Stewart Island. So we had to have something that was fit for purpose to be able to look after all of that and be able to go to prospective clients in the future and say, come and have a look, because this place is tailor-made to get your boat done. We're the engineering group within Real Journeys, and every company has got their backbone, I suppose, the people in the back making things work. Without this shed, the boats don't get serviced, don't get maintained. The tourism industry that we're running and growing doesn't happen, so it's a really important part of the whole business.
You can't work in Bluff without coverage. Like if you've got no shed, you can't get any work done.
The original shed was pretty basic, pretty exposed to the elements. Even though we had a shed here to bring the boats into, a lot of them couldn't even fit inside the shed. We ended up partnering with Calder Stewart. There's always challenges on these big construction sites, and I suppose the measure of success is how well you work through those challenges, and we were able to do that pretty easily.
Working the heights definitely come into it. I mean, it started off with the demolition. You know, you've got everybody working in scissor lifts and EWPs. Everyone just needs to be more on the ball. The weather was definitely challenging. Obviously it wasn't all blue skies and sunshine like you see today. We are in Bluff, you do get a lot of horizontal rain. Definitely been hold-ups with getting the roof on, getting the cladding on. You know, self-run builders are pretty good for most things. I'm from Tauranga, I never would have been a builder here. Like they sort of put a jacket on and keep working. So, you know, the likes of the steel going up, that sort of thing, they'll keep working.
Enjoy the sunshine. We don't get much of it down here, do we?
No, I've noticed it.
No, you've had a few storms, haven't you? Yeah. Oh, we'll give these roosters a bit of a tour around the side, shall I?
Good as gold, mate.
Rightio. These are these big flash automatic doors. Apparently they weigh 1.75 tonne each. So once the weather's stormy and crappy, the doors are closed. Beautiful in there.
That was a massive exercise to get them up in the air, and the weather the day that the guys are supposed to put them up, it was atrocious. And so you've got cranes organised that have got to be somewhere else the next day, and you've just got to work your way through that, and Hayden and the guys did that really well.
This is one of our bigger boats. It's a 40-metre overnight boat for Doubtful Sound. It's in for its normal 2-yearly survey. As you can see, it's pretty big in here, but it's nice to have a decent sized shed now you can get stuff into. It's quite good, there's heating pipes run right around the walls here. They go around through here and heat the rest of this building up. This is where we do our engineering. We had nothing like this before. We worked out of a 20-foot container, and we've got overhead crane, proper ventilation, all the bits and pieces we require.
What we had to be aware of is all the hazardous zoning. So within 6 metres of the spray paint area, that's sort of hazardous zoning. So it's actually an explosion area. There's huge boilers here just to keep the whole place warm. There's underfloor heating through all the offices. So yeah, there's a lot of big ticket items from mechanical and electrical.
It's a joy to come to work because they do long hours, these guys, and the winters are hell here. So once they get in here now, it's nice and cosy, everybody's nice and friendly, have a cup of tea and get into it.
What we look for in a partnership type relationship on these projects is you want somebody that's got a lot of experience in what they're doing, a lot of trust, also integrity. The little things at the end of a project, the little things that need tweaked and sometimes changed and fitted off, that Calder Stewart went beyond what our expectations were, so we're really happy. Now we can showcase to private owners that this is one of the best boat maintenance sheds going around. So I suppose the offset of the costs of the whole project was getting a return on your investment, and that's what we'll end up doing, I think, because it's a great asset for our business.
Like, where else in the world would you want to be? There's nowhere better, is there?